let the record show that I really, really do wish I could actually drink black coffee. It would be so much cheaper and it would be so much easier. Instead, I have to use sugar. I use this chocolate little syrup here. I use milk. And then I use a French press and grind the coffee myself. Because when I went to Costa Rica, I went on a trip to Costa Rica, and their coffee was so much better. Especially compared to most of the coffee we're used to down here. So there's no comparison. But yeah, let's get the day started. Alright, so I at least got coffee made. Now we have to go do running around campus, and I have class in 50 minutes, which I have to come back and grab that. I'm gonna leave that there until I'm ready, and then immediately after class I got to do that video that I was talking about in the last one that I was planning. So yeah, should be fun. Okay, let's go. That's the only thing I don't like about this dorm is the fact that like everything is over there and I live over there. But it is what it is. But on the upside of all this, it is a fairly beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees. It's pretty great. But yeah, now more stinking running. Okay, phase 1 complete. So all I had to do was reschedule an exam because I had like literally one on top of the other. So now, because I'm a senior, there's a senior pinning ceremony, and I gotta go sign up for that because personally I don't care, but my mother on the other hand said you better go because I'm not signing all these loans for you to go to college and then ignore the fact that you're getting a pin for being a senior. It's supposed to be graduating soon. So, because I do value my life, I'm on my way now. Okay, now that's done. All that's left is to get gear prepped, get ready for class. So it's been funny the last couple days for me was I noticed I always have these ideas. Like I'll constantly have an idea of a video, an idea of a podcast. But the minute I actually need that idea, it's gone. I can't remember. So something I really need to get in the hang of, for me personally at least, is at least start writing things down. You see, here's the thing. There's always going to be those days that you want to shoot a video, you had an idea, but you forgot what that idea was. So if you can get in the habit of writing down those ideas you have, even like while you're walking somewhere, if you have the idea, stop for a second, write it down on whatever app you use, which right now I'm using Trello, and then you can have that idea for later, and then as you have new ideas you can still shoot those videos. But when you want to shoot a video and you have no ideas, you can go back to that list and say, hey, here's these ideas I had. Let's pick from one of these. So that's it. I'm as much talking to myself here as I am anybody else, but this is just something that I'm slowly starting to figure out. And also, any noise you hear that's not me, it's coming from the other side of the wall. So just a little heads up. Yep, but it's time for class, unfortunately. So, let me give you a rundown of the gear that I will be using for this video shoot. One last rundown because this is the final actual list. Okay, so here's the rundown of the gear I have. I have the 50mm 1.8, which I will hopefully have him on filming me for this video. I have the 5-inch monitor, Field World Master MA5, and I actually have the dummy battery for the Sony a6000 that I'm using. And what that will do is allow me to run the camera and the monitor off of this one big battery, an MPF 970. Now this battery is actually equivalent to that of, I believe, 8 of the batteries that I currently have in this camera right now. And then I will actually be wearing the Tascam DR10L, and then I have ND filters which may or may not work because I think the filter thread on this lens is a different size than I have. But that's the basic setup, and I'm hoping by the time I have all this in, it will give him enough weight that he can just kind of go handheld and follow me. But if worse comes to worse, I can bring the tripod I have. But yeah, that's the setup. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit after I get done with class. The good news is filming went great. Bad news is I'll be right back.
One eternity later.
Okay, so we're back. We're done. Everything's quietened back down. Holy crap! I think I'm red. Yeah, that's. You see that? Yeah. That's what happens when you go stand out in the sun. You're really, really white. But the good news is the video shoot went very, very well. I was pretty pleased with the way it went. Turns out I absolutely love this thing because I can leave it recording for, I think I left this recording for almost 2 hours, and the battery only depleted probably 25%, I think. But overall, because that's the first time I've really used the Tascam DR10L, but this is a really awesome recorder because you can just clip it on, stick it in, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And plus, especially when you're shooting outside, because a lot of the stuff we were shooting was outside, I swear, having a monitor is possibly the best thing you can have, especially with like these little Sony cameras like I got, because the screens aren't exactly that bright, so that monitor really, really helped. Yeah, just overall pleased of how everything performed and went. I plan to do like a full review kind of thing for this channel, and especially talk about the pros and cons of a lot of this equipment. Yeah, but overall it went really well. I think I'm going to end it for today because I have a lot of homework to get to, and plus I gotta start editing yesterday's vlog. So yeah, so hopefully we'll see if I pick up the camera tomorrow again and see what happens. So bye.